Hi, good day to everyone. Welcome you to our Exambrix very unique video tutorial specially prepared for you for this new launch WinTOTO Advance software. As you can see, currently the new versions that we're in right now is version 3.2, and I like to say that this version have made a tremendous changes in the way we play Toto, and have also allowed us to reach one of the best records that we ever have. Alright, since we launched in the year 2004 of WinTOTO Advance, and from that version until today 3.2, you could see that we have indeed make a tremendous changes, not only in the winning but also in the way we play Toto. So you may be wondering, how did the winner of that 2.5 million and how did the winner of 250,000, the group 2 winners, how do they do it? All I want to say in short and simple word is the use of the tools, and that's the WinTOTO Advance that you're looking on right now. Right, to begin with, I'd like to share with you currently the one that I'm using right now is, as you can see here, I'm using the Singapore data. Alright, now I want to share with you something that we have developed over the years. Alright, and I'd like to share with you this thing called the display of mixed gap statistics. Now, as you can see, what is this statistics all about? What is G1, G2, G3, G4, G5? Don't worry about the G1. All I want to tell you is that the first G1 that you see, alright, is actually what we are showing to you is a data to show you whether do numbers repeat. That means to say when you see 1 here, alright, on which day? On the 24th June, as you can see, definitely there's one of the number that appear on the 20th June did repeat, and that it happens to be number 37. That's why we have 1 here. Can you see that? It's that simple. Now you may be wondering, what do this data do for you, and how much can we use this data? What does this data actually interpret? Now, as we know that in all games that we play, we need informations. Alright, it's actually the informations that you have will make you be able to make a very intelligent decision. I think that's important, right? A lot of people say inform. A lot of data will allow you to make an informed decision. I think that's not good enough. I would suggest that we should look at how to make a very intelligent decision. So you can see for yourself that numbers do repeat, right? But of course, in one particular draw, happens to be on the 17th of June, there aren't any repeat. That's why you see nothing at all. Alright, not only none of the numbers from 13 appear, alright, on the 17th. In fact, whatever that appear on the 11th, they did not even appear at all. That's why there is 2 blanks. So you could see that this data itself, what we are trying to show to you, that if you were to focus, alright, from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are G1, G2, G3, G4, G5, G6. Now when I say G1, I'm referring to all the numbers from here. So in other words, this will be the G1. This one will be the G2 number, this one will be the G3 number, this will be the G4 number, this will be the G5 number, and this will be the G6 number. What we are trying to show to you right now, or what I'm trying to derive by showing you all this data, is to tell you that if you happen, alright, to play on all this G1 to G6 number, as you can see over here, you only got 3 hits. Alright, but there are times, let's say in a particular draw, supposing on the 20th of June, you can see that 1, 2, and 2. So altogether you got 5 numbers inside. And this one got 4 numbers, and this got 1, 2, 3, alright, plus 2, 5. So you can actually see for yourself that not many a time you get all the 6 numbers in this row. That means in this row of number from G1 to G6. Not pretty often, but I wouldn't say that there aren't. Alright, they do. It's just that very seldom. But this one, yes. For this particular draw, 1 from the previous draw, 2, alright, G3 means from 2 draws ago, alright, this one 2, so altogether 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. Yes, this one, if you happen to focus on the past 6 draws numbers, you definitely nap it. Alright, it's a jackpot, definitely a jackpot. So now you can see for yourself that it depends, right? It may be a 5 plus 1. Alright, because we have to see in order to tell. I mean, so, but then all I want to say is that you definitely net a jackpot, either group 1 or group 2. Now, all I want to say is that you can see for yourself that many a times it's only 5 numbers. So, is it wise to put everything in one basket, then you'd ask yourself. So this one is not very often, but this one, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, right, 3 plus 3, 6. This is also 6 numbers, and this one also got 6 numbers. So not pretty often, but then they do. Alright, so as you can see that it's always good for you to understand all these statistics. In other words, for this coming draw, alright, you would expect all these numbers to appear. One of them, or it could be two. But I think at least one is very highly probable, because based on past trend, whenever there's 1, 1, 1, so there is a possibility that this coming draw, we will expect at least one number to repeat from 15, 17, 32, 36, 37, 42, and 44. So one number to repeat. Alright, so this will actually enable you to really understand how it works, right? And why I say that, because that includes bonus. That's why I take the word bonus here. So, in other words, if you have the WinTOTO Advance, you are always at advantage because you have the data in hand. And with the data, it actually enables you to understand, right, whether do recent draws come from very small gap or a very long gap. So let's take instance, can we see anything further? For example, this draw on the 24th June. Yes, there is one at gap 16. Sometimes they even go to gap 18. In other words, other than gap 6, alright, from 7 to 18, this is another group of numbers that you can see. There are times you can see 1, 2, 3. Sometimes you can even see more, 2, 3. Alright, so in other words, other than shorter gap from 1 to 6, you may have to take into consideration from 7 to 17 or 18. Alright, so where are all the numbers come from? What you need to do, click on this NG table, you see everything. Everything is inside here. These are the G1 number, these are the G2 number, these are the G3 number, these are the G4 number, so on and so on and so on. Alright, so in others from 7 all the way to 18, 16. So these are the numbers here. So you cannot give them a miss. Altogether got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. In other words, out of these 14 numbers, I would say is that pretty good chance at least 2 from this group of numbers. So with all these data in hand, it actually gives you a very good understanding. Currently, as you can see from here, the most long overdue number currently, alright, you guess which number? It's number 40. 40. It's already past 23 draws no show. Alright, so do take note of all this information, because when you pick numbers, you know for a fact that there will be only 1 or 2 from here. So you must always bear in mind that do pick this kind of numbers, right? You have to, because if not, then you may end up getting nothing. But again, there are situations where, right, it may just totally did not appear at all. Alright, so I would expect at least 1. So much so for all this that we're going to discuss. Let's get into another data that I've been showing to you many a times. Probably you may want to see this one more time. Now, as you can see over here, alright, currently from 6 to 10, alright, this group of numbers are very important. So what are 6 to 10 numbers? Alright, that means I'm referring to number 6 to number 10. So where are the numbers come from? 6 to 10, these numbers, this group of numbers did not appear for 3 draws. So it's very simple. You go to this thing called the display table. Alright, so you can actually take a look at 6 to 10. So I mean deriving from here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this group of numbers, right, there's a gap here, total 3 draws no show. So I would expect a return of this group of numbers. So I would think at least, okay, based on the past data, I would recommend that at least one number from 6 to 10 will appear. In other words, from 6 to 10, I would say it is always wise to pick at least 2 or 3 numbers from here, because you expect at least 1. So can you see the difference with and without the data and the way you play your TOTO? There are a lot of difference. So you need all this information to allow you to make a very good decision. Right? But again, as I said, a lot of time people say, oh no, we need luck. Yes, I agree. Luck equals to hard work plus opportunity. Hard work means you actually make an effort to really go and study and to really understand where are the data, to look out for, and also, for example, opportunities like that. Alright, as you can see here, these are all opportunities. Alright, let's take a look at the last digit, the one that I discussed before. So you can see that currently the LD1 has got a blank space here. Alright, but the one that really captures my eyes right now is this one, LD3 and LD9. Alright, but that's right, LD8, sorry, LD8. So LD8 sometimes go into four draws, but then I think the LD3 very seldom. Alright, most of the time 1-2 draws. So, but then again, do take note of it. Alright, the one that is picking up right now, it looks like LD2 is picking up. Alright, so is LD7. LD7, there's one time it was really resting for a long time. Alright, now it starts to pick up. So in other words, LD3 and LD8, do take notes. So what does LD3 and LD8 means? LD3 and LD8 means are numbers like, for example, let's go to the wheeler. It's easy to see from the wheeler point of view. So this is the wheeler. So LD3 is referring to all this. Can you see, starting from 3 all the way to 43, and LD8 is referring 8 all the way to 38. 8, 18, 28, 38, 3, 13, 23, 33, and 43. Alright, so much so for all this. Now, what I'm going to share to you is one of the very latest technology that Exambric has developed, is known as the reverse scan technology. Now, this technology is derived, alright, with what we call a very active way of actually doing a work for you by doing the analysis. Alright, the software itself has come to a point whereby it can do this thing called self-analysis for you to actually to pick up a very good set of numbers for you. Because many a times you may not have the time. Sometimes you're in a rush, or sometimes you just cannot make up your mind. So we do have situations like that. So when such situations happens, what's next? Of course, needless to say, we need the software to pick the number for us. So definitely, we definitely want that. So when that happens, wonderful. So if you're ready, I'm ready too. Let's get into this thing called the forecast. Alright, what I'm going to show you is the reverse scan forecast. If you're ready, let's go. Now, in total, there are 25 numbers here. Alright, I will recommend that we do take out 2 numbers because it's best to focus on 23 than more than 23 numbers. Right, so how to eliminate? That is a good question. How to eliminate? Now, as you can see just now, there are some very interesting data that we know. Alright, 6 to 10, we expect at least 1, so we got 2 here. Right, so what are the tables that what are the areas that you want to take? So that means you have to eliminate by doing few things. One, take a look at what are the numbers that has been chosen. For example, do you think 45 is important? I would recommend it's important. So maybe we have to take a look at some of the numbers that we may want to take them out. For example, let's say 42. You think 42 will repeat? So far in the past, it seldom repeat. Alright, it do repeat, but very long time ago. So we may have to take a look at all the repeat numbers. Okay, what about 37? Do you think you'll repeat again? Okay, it's already repeated twice. What about 36? You think you'll repeat again? It looks like it seldom repeat. So I may want to take out LD6. So that means 37. I will take it out. Okay? So I've left with 24 numbers. Now let's take a look at what are the numbers that I would like to seriously take them out. Alright, so I may want to think about, for example, let's take a look at some of the numbers. How about number 15? Does 15 repeat itself again? Seldom, very seldom. It does. So what about 16? 17. I think 17 repeat is pretty good. So let's take a look at 32. Does 32 repeat? 32 not often it repeats. So I will take out number 32. So I will only left with exactly 23 numbers. So normally for me, I would recommend that it's best to random it. So you can random as many times as you want. You can random, let's say 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Okay, let's say now I random 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Alright, so immediately from here, alright, I will go into this thing called the quick filter. Right, that save me the time. These filters that you can see over here, they are basically filters that we see are one of the most commonly very likely potential conditions to happen. So when we put in a filter, we actually condition the play. That means we want only a particular condition. So when this condition met the criteria, supposing the result appear and it met these conditions that we have shown you here, very good chance, all right, you will get a very wonderful winning, big winnings. It can be even a jackpot. Bear in mind, anything can happen, but most importantly, know how it happened. That's the reason why we need a very systematic approach to the way we play TOTO. Alright, so immediately from here, I'll click on the DIY wheel. I think before I go into this, let me close this first. I'll clear the filter first. Now, let's say we take 23 numbers and you do without filter. Alright, so you go into the Win6 Guarantee 5, as you can see over here. Okay, your total number of tickets is 2,259. Okay, so now what you're going to see right now, when we have such a situation that happens, okay, you're going to see your total play is 2,259. Alright, so in other words, the number of tickets generated is 2,259. So 2259, you were to divide by 2, it will cost you 1,129, 1129.5. Now let's take a look at the winning percentage. Alright, in the past. Alright, your total winning percentage is 55, even there's one time a 6 plus 0 inside. So you got 55%.19. But bear in mind that the number of tickets generated is 2,000. I repeat again, is 2259, as you can see over here. It costs you 1,129.50 cents. Now let's take a look at, I were to put in the filter. And now this time I do a DIY filter. Okay, you'll see a tremendous reductions in the number of tickets. As you can see here, from 2259 I reduced to 1476. So 1476. How many tickets did I reduce? I reduced a total of 346 tickets. So now is 1476. So how much savings do you save from 2259 to 1476? Wow, I tell you. 2259 minus 1476. Alright, so your total number of tickets that you reduce, I repeat again, is 2259 minus 1476. Your total number of tickets that you reduce, 783. And if you were to divide by 2, your saving is 391. Let me tell you, WinTOTO Advance is currently on sale at 598. What is 391 savings? You can easily buy one WinTOTO software. So the pricing for WinTOTO software justified many times. Now, what does 1,476 ticket means? Meaning to say 1476 and divide by 2. Alright, you actually, instead of having to pay $1,000, you only pay $738. Alright, and then what is your winning chances percentage? Does it drop? You'll be surprised. Can you see that? It didn't drop much. In fact, it's only 53%. So there's only about 1 to 2% point. That's all. Alright, now you can say, well, bear in mind that the savings that you have is $300 over. Alright, from 2259 down to 1476 is about 700 over tickets. It's about $300 over savings, as I just mentioned to you. And the percentage drop in the winning is only hardly more than 2%. I can tell you, it's justified. But of course, you can go one more further by doing this thing called the Smart Reduce. Alright, to 984 tickets. There you go. Okay, so currently you can see that it reduces down to from 2259 to 984. So what does it mean? So 1476, alright, minus 984. You cut down further by 492 tickets. In other words, you make another further saving of another 246 plus 391. That means from 2259 all the way to current 984, you make a big saving. A very big saving of $600. So you can see for yourself that from 2259 minus 984, all right, you cut down to one, you cut down the number of tickets reduced is 1,275, and if you do in terms of value, you actually save $637. It costs more than WinTOTO Advance. Easily you can buy one, so don't have to consider so long. Get one fast, because the earlier you get it, the earlier you are on the way to winning. So let's come back again to where we discussed 984. So 984, all right, meaning you say that 984, it will cost you how much? In value is $492, right? But bear in mind that if you were to check the percentage winning, I would tell you, you'll be very surprised. All right, the reduction is from 55% is about 5% difference. There aren't very much. There aren't very much. So you can see for yourself, you got an equal chance of winning. All right, but bear in mind that with all these conditions, your reduction itself will actually make a lot of saving. In playing Toto, we always believe in consistency. But again, you must have the emulations to continue. So you must have the the money to continue. So in order for you to able to have the continuity to play, you must always bear in mind that you need to know how to reduce. So if you do not know how to reduce, WinTOTO Advance is the ultimate software for you. I strongly recommend all of you to give Mr. Tan a call, I think at 9388-1524. Alternatively, you can reach me at 9230-0837. For this video is produced today, alright, today is on the 25th of June, alright, it's 2 days before the 27th June, which is a $3 million total. So I'm here to share with you my findings. I'm here to share with you the various statistics that we have in WinTOTO. My ultimate aim, alright, is to enable more and more people to get benefits from the software that we have. We truly value you. So right over here, let me take this opportunity to thank all our users and all our customers for the past support and current support they've given to us. We are very grateful. We are very thankful. But again, after all the hard work that we put in for this software and we have developed to this stage, our ultimate aim is to make sure that it benefits you. Whether you are the existing customer or you're going to be our potential customer, bear in mind, it's meant for you. So take it fast. If you have not got hold of WinTOTO Advance, do it now. If you have about to think, don't think so hard, because you can see from the video that we produce, we are very serious in helping you. We want you to get the benefits. Yes, and the ultimate aim is you. So bear in mind that our reverse scan is one of the very latest technology that Xamplex have developed, and I will tell you, it shows results. We already have potential winners coming in. We know they are ready, and we already have 2 existing winners, alright, that existed. The group 1 who won the 2.5 and another one who won the 250,000 group 2 winners. So we're going to see more and more. Now bear in mind that if you think that this figure is too big to play, then join our total polling, because we're going to have total polling for this coming 27. Alright, per share is only $28. So if you have yet to join us, give me a tinker at 92300837. You can SMS to me. I repeat again, 92300837. Now once again, let me take this opportunity to thank all of you for all the time spent watching this video. I must say, it is you, alright, that motivates me to where I am today to produce this video. And I really hope you benefit from it. And last but not least, allow me to thank you one more time. Yes, thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day. Have a great fun. Have the spirit of winning jackpot group 1. Always bear in mind, whenever you think about WinTOTO, think about WinTOTO Advance. Thank you so much. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.